Shooting it raw?
Yes. Shooting it raw.
What is happening?
All right, look at this.
This is the
Crazy.
funniest thing ever.
Welcome.
I'm happy we didn't do it online the entire time, because we kept missing each other.
Sure.
That would have not happened,
Of course. We have to stop talking. Because
Yeah.
Because it's all of this amazing stuff is going to be lost.
That's true.
So
It's true.
Oh, dude! Now that I know who you are, this is candy.
Well, at the beginning, I gotta be honest. I just want to deliver pictures to show where I was. Right? Like, look, I went to Hawaii. Look at this picture. That's awesome, right? And over time, it developed to a kind of like a replacement for memories. Like, it's not the picture as such. For me, it is the journey behind the picture that it took to get to the picture, right? So I went to all kinds of places all over the world, mostly remotely. And obviously I did some research about what do you want to shoot, right? I got more and more into photography as such, with the techniques and everything. I'm not professional, but I think semi-professional. So I'm trying to try to get the best shot out of whatever I get. But it is sometimes hard to get to the places where I get to, right?
Sure.
And then when I get to the place and I take that picture and I come home and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is awesome. It's not that I think it's an awesome picture. I remember the road it took. I remember maybe the sleepless nights. I remember, sometimes Mongolia, like you haven't had running water for like half a week, that kind of stuff. And so that's what I see when I look at my pictures.
Thomas, how does your father, how do your people say your last name?
Spaeter.
Spaeter.
Yeah,
Thomas Spaeter.
Exactly, but nobody would say Thomas, right? If you pronounce the name that good, the last name, then you probably say Thomas.
Oh, Thomas.
Yeah, but
Thomas Spaeter.
But it's Thomas is good. Thomas is good, right?
Was heißt Aufklärung? What is the Enlightenment? That's the only German I know how to say.
Oh, okay.
You're like, what?
Why don't you know how to order a beer in German?
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's first, before we go to dive into your photos, we have to talk about where we are, how we got here, what's going on. So we are in Toronto in a Holiday Inn. We were emailing each other a whole bunch to say, can we meet, talk online and everything. As it happens, we're both in Toronto on the same weekend.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, we have to make this happen.
Yeah.
So I came here. I didn't know what you look like and everything. So for the listener, Thomas Spaeter is very handsome with these piercing blue eyes.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank you, sir.
very welcome. Nice tats. Very nice tats. Your shirt has 2 cleavers, or is that like a shaving?
That Distorted People is a German brand.
Okay.
So that's why no one really knows it well here. My best friend introduced me to it, and I like it because I'm like tall and I find hardly things in my exact size. If they like slim fit, then I'm a bit too much weight on me to wear slim fit, right? Okay. But those are like long cuts. So
I get the impression, and certainly in the audio, it's going to come out. Have you had coffee?
No.
You don't drink coffee?
I don't drink coffee at all.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
Dude, your energy level is insane.
I wake up and I'm all in every day.
I love it.
When people talk about morning people, that's me. I wake up, I'm productive in the morning. I can't, as the day goes by, I get more focused on at the end of the day, it's going to be my reward. I'm going to watch a movie, go out on the ocean, go swimming, whatever.
Amazing.
But like I wake up and I need to get stuff done.
Yeah.
I need to feel like I need to reward myself at the end of the day. Some people hold off and they just wake up slowly, and I'm like, you can write an introduction chapter of a book, by the time some people wake up.
Right. So on the podcast, I had Anna, I think Anna Blocki,
right,
who said, you have to talk to Thomas because he's amazing. And I was like, okay. So that's the introduction. I mean, that's how we crossed paths. We agreed to meet in the hotel. I had no idea what you look like.
Right.
I didn't remember how we met. I was just like, okay, well, let's see what happens.
Yes.
I haven't looked at the photos. I love this. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's even crazier for me because I recently just met Anna like a year before, we meet now.
Okay.
Because I met her at a conference in Greece.
Oh.
When we did some science conference together.
Wow.
Then we did a research project together. So she's Polish German, went to Hong Kong. I'm German, went to Greece. That's where we met. And then she introduced me to you living in Hong Kong, and now we meet in Toronto.
So isn't the world is amazing. The world is amazing.
Insane.
So the podcast is about, we only have one life. how do we make every second count?
Right.
Which is probably, given your energy, why Anna thought, we would have a good conversation. Just from what you said. Now, you're a scientist?
Right.
By trade. Like, are you a tissue engineer?
Yeah. Same thing as Anna. Regenerative medicine, right?
What was your PhD in?
I did skin replacements and worked on the vascularization. So we developed a method how to, once you put scaffold, it's what it's called, into like a patient, usually takes a very long time until new blood vessels grow into it, right? So by the time they grow into the scaffold, if you seed that scaffold with cells of the patient, they will die by the time oxygen gets there.
I love it.
And we created a method to seed these scaffolds with intact fragments of the blood vessel system. So they just reconnect to each other, and then the entire scaffold becomes vascularized, like super fast. And so the patient would have to stay in the hospital like up to like 80% less of the time.
Right.
Until it can be released.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you look, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, so we meet it's like 8, 9 in the morning. We meet this Holiday Inn off the airport in Toronto. You show up. You look like a DJ. You got the two earrings. You got the tats all over, and then coming out of your face is this stuff about tissue engineering.
Right,
dude. Who are you? It's amazing. Okay, so should we dive into the photos?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. So excited. So is life really a gift? Really? Can you make every second count? That's the whole point of the podcast. So if you like what you've seen and you're inspired, because that really is my mission, then please give it a like, subscribe, and share.
Shooting it raw?
Yes. Shooting it raw.